Previously on Big Brother Second Chances, Greg won the power of veto and wanted to either save Ian or evict him. Brandon set his sights on Rebecca, who's floating. Grace and Lauren began to rally votes against Tony. Ryan had some dirt on Grace. Brandon feared a battle back and advised Greg to save Tony. Caroline campaigned for her final two, Ian. Kip and Drake kept each other informed. When Greg told Tony about a major campaign against him, Tony asked Grace, Ryan, and Madison for their loyalty. They agreed. Grace began to support Tony despite being the loudest supporter of his eviction. And Greg vetoed Ian and nominated a surprise Rebecca. Alright, Greg, one of your nominations has been vetoed. Who are you going to name as a replacement nominee?
Rebecca.
Oh shit.
Alright, Rebecca and Tony, you are the final nominees. One of you will be evicted at the next eviction ceremony. I'll put some time on the clock. Get to screaming.
Not going for Rebecca?
Not even. It's just that I saw that she hasn't really done anything this entire game.
Yeah.
So it was like a
hasn't
strong,
talked
weak link sort of thing, and it's just she never came and talked to me. Maybe once, but there were so many people I don't even remember. So yeah, I mean it's not like I have any bad blood with her or anything. It's just I thought that was probably the safest option for me.
So there's no like target.
No, not really. I know that a lot of people are wanting Tony out.
I wanted to
Yeah,
ask
some
you.
people were saying that. I was
A
like,
lot of people
whoa.
were saying that.
I wanted to ask you, what was your reasoning for switching Grace and then Tony?
For switching them?
Yeah.
Well, it was more for comedic relief, but he came in with this. Like he literally.
The camera.
Huh?
I was like, what is he taking out of his pocket?
I was like an idol.
I got taken off the block. Greg stood by his word. I'm very thankful for that. I'm not gonna do anything against him. He's my boy for now. So thank you for this. He decided to put Rebecca up in my place, and Caroline still has that titanium veto, but she decided not to use it, which I think was good. So I think people like Greg, for example, he was saying like he put Rebecca on because she hasn't done much. I'm gonna vote for Tony just because I think he's a strong player. I think a lot of people like him. Look, he's up there. And I'm not trying to be too outgoing towards people. So, I think for now I'm kind of in a good spot, especially since I got this. But, so yeah, I'm gonna try to stay in this. I don't plan on putting Greg up or Brandon up anytime soon, especially if I get an HOH.
Yeah, here, but here I am.
That's fine. Yeah, I literally, because
Did not see that coming.
I didn't.
Did he
well, I
mention
didn't
it to anyone? I was.
He mentioned it to someone because he got back to me right before, like me and someone.
You are always in the know.
duh.
I'm like,
Girl, like I'm playing a lot better than I did last time. I'm telling you.
Damn.
No, because right before we did the veto ceremony, me and somebody were outside, and he's like, "Change of plans. This is happening." And I was like,
Shit.
why
shit.
you though?
I didn't
Because
talk to him
I-
after veto,
this
but I kind
person-
of thought it would be okay.
Yeah.
Are you a con?
"Yeah, I don't know why."
Why are they trying to?
Are they trying to get Tony out?
I feel like I wouldn't
I
be the
literally
pawn
have
against
heard like
Tony.
nothing.
All I know
I don't
is
know.
it was supposed to be Ian and Tony, no veto used. Ian goes home. And then I was pulled aside and said, change of plans. He's using it on Ian, putting it back up. And then we were called to the veto ceremony.
So is it just like, here's what, do whatever y'all want?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Low-key, I would keep Tony over me, not gonna lie. He's
Fight for
Tony!
yourself.
I mean, like,
He's
yes,
Tony, like-
I would love to stay, but
Yeah.
also, like, it's Tony, you know?
I'm sacrificing
I
myself for
understand. No,
Tony.
like, I would stay. I want to stay.
Yeah.
But, like, I can see
I mean,
how if
Tony
you
is a powerful
want to
player.
make sure Tony's staying.
Tony makes, he uses the half the game to build up his social game, and then he wrecks competition at the end. That's what he does.
So would it be better to get him out?
I'm gonna say yes, but like, that's me, you
I'm
know?
not sure. I don't want to promise you my vote.
I mean, yeah, I understand. I know
because,
the person who's
you
on
know-
video sitting next to you, I understand.
But because I have to go talk to Tony too and see
Yeah.
what his plan, and I want to go talk to Greg again and see what's going on.
Because
Because my initial thought was we're getting Ian out of town.
I mean,
That was
I mean, that's a
that was
powerful
the thought
move to
too,
get Tony
yeah.
out because he did have 7 alliances in our
You
season.
BLT as a young boy.
So like, does he have alliance with several people and he's just playing all of us? That's the thought.
I don't think it's that he has alliances. I think he's just like a.
He's just good at social
Like,
games. Like
if he
people
has an
think.
alliance, he's gonna have one with every single one of us. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like he's just a social player.
So
Yeah.
would that be better to get? Because he's also a physical player too. He's
Later,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
He almost beat me when I played against him last season.
so.
Yeah.
Would it be better to get him?
I'm gonna let y'all talk it over, because I don't, yes, and I know it's hard to like talk it up here. But like, yes, it would be.
I don't know. It's hard. I want to go talk to
This
Greg.
makes me sad because I really like both of them.
Yes.
Yeah, I like.
I want to go talk to Greg because I told him I'd vote his way,
Yeah.
just so he knows that he can trust me.
Yeah.
Um,
I
mean-
mean, talk to Tony and see.
I looked Tony in the, like literally just right before all this shit just went down,
You told
and like
Tony
told
you're
him
not
like,
voting for him.
yeah.
Right,
So
I understand.
I have like that. I wouldn't want to break that trust. Him watching this later, you know, and him saying
Right,
like, "Oh my
no.
God," like I looked her in the eyes. So.
Yeah, I completely understand. Me and
But
Tony,
I mean,
like,
I love Rebecca.
we said we'd pull the 10 in and do a 10 thing, but it's
Yeah.
like I want to stick to that. But if Greg tells me he wants me to vote for Tony, I have to do it because
Yeah.
he could have.
No, I understand like anybody who votes either way for this
Yeah,
one
it's-
because
Right.
it's like it's a hard decision.
Yeah. I mean, I honestly think it's gonna be tied.
Yeah, I think it's
We
gonna
could
be
tie
very
and then he'd
close.
break it, and then I'd be the reason they tied. I'd hate myself.
And like I'm not really voting for like I'm not basing it off of who I think would be a bigger threat. I'm kind of
Right.
just going off of I promise Tony, you know.
And
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
see, I want.
And
I've
my
been
word means
playing-
a lot, you know,
I've
to
been playing a
myself and my
loyal,
own game.
honest game so
Yeah.
far, and I want to stick to that.
Exactly.
I love Tony and I don't want to go home.
Yeah.
Back home with the bad habits.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like
Hey,
Tony
he
is
won't know
home.
till the videos come out.
Honestly.
I'm gonna go. So is the plan Rebecca or is it Tony?
Honestly, it's whichever way the house wants to go.
Okay,
It's,
so you don't have a particular
I don't
target?
have a target. I mean, Tony, he's definitely the bigger threat, per se.
Tony is a very good social player.
Exactly.
That's what he does. Yeah.
Exactly. So, I mean, if I lost him, yeah, that would be less numbers pushing towards me. But
Right.
then again, I mean, he's kind of out of the
Yeah.
way sort of thing. And then Rebecca, she hasn't really done a lot during the game.
You're right.
So I just thought that was possibly the safest option.
So he's leaving it up to the house.
Okay.
I haven't promised Tony a vote. I haven't promised you a vote. I don't know how I'm gonna vote yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna vote what I see is better for my long run.
Yeah.
But yeah, like if you go campaign and can get people on your side, Greg's not pushing people to vote for either one person. So if
Okay,
you can rally
cool.
the votes, you can stay in this house.
Can you hear me guys, please?
So I'm just kind of wondering, like, are y'all like with Rebecca? Have y'all like talked to Rebecca? Or,
I feel like she's kind of a wild card. I feel like Rebecca doesn't know where Rebecca is.
Yeah.
Like where her vote would go
Mhm.
or anything. So
That's the thing, like I was gonna try to keep her in, but I'm realizing there's probably more people that are gonna want you in over Rebecca, because she hasn't been socializing much out of our group, and she hasn't made much of a presence for herself, you know what I mean?
Exactly. And I think if she stays in, I don't think she's gonna automatically be like, oh, I'm gonna start talking now because they saved me. Like that's not how it works.
yeah.
Yeah. And I just don't see.
I can see her potentially floating for throughout the game.
Ever and then
Yeah.
end up winning the game.
Yeah.
Because that's all she did.
Yeah, and
Because
it's
that's
not-
usually what happens.
Yeah, you're right.
So
And I feel like that's what they're trying to do by taking him. They wouldn't take him off if they weren't planning.
Well,
on
it's just me.
Hello, it's me.
And I guess my thing was I hadn't come talk to y'all. Like
Yeah.
I've talked to everybody else, but the only time we've actually talked was like in passing.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to like touch base and see where
Well,
I
I
were
talked to
and what
Ryan.
they were thinking.
I talked to Ryan and he said like y'all are pretty and like we actually talked, and he actually approached me. So
Yeah.
and so like I feel like I can trust her more, especially more than Rebecca. Rebecca hasn't really been up to me throughout.
She hasn't made much commitment to much of anything really.
Or wanting to be in a game, but that's none of my business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, I just wanted to talk to y'all and see where y'all were mentally.
I still don't know who I'm voting for, but whether or not I think there's probably an 80% chance that you're safe right now. Like if I had to
Can
guess,
never
like
be
I
too sure.
genuinely think you're probably gonna be the one that's safe. But I also thought that Mitch was gonna be the one that would be safe earlier. We all know that one, so.
Tony. Yes. He promised allegiance to everyone.
To everyone?
Not to everyone, but you know what I mean.
But to that room, he was like, I got you.
To that room, and think about it. He would, the two he'd be going after. He flat out said he's going after Kip and Drake.
Oh, he just wouldn't talk
You can come
to
on.
them.
Yeah. Come on.
We're just talking about the nomination now. Why Kip and Drake now, though?
Because he feels like they're the two throwing his name.
Oh.
So wait, what's going on? I said
Even though
he-
they're not,
Tony.
yeah.
He feels like Kip and Drake are throwing his name out.
Were they, or Kip? I didn't
Kip
think they
didn't say
were.
anything about
yeah.
Tony.
But if he thinks that.
But if he thinks that, let's keep him thinking that.
No, the only person
all I'll
that
say.
I'm gonna go try to talk to her. The only person that's throwing his name is Lauren.
Of all people, yeah.
And I want to go talk to her and be like, no, because I told you to. I told you.
Like I
If
thought it'd be a
there
good
is
idea, and I thought back about it. I'm like, just kidding.
if
Just
there
kidding.
is-
I changed my
there
mind.
is-
It's
we don't know
too
if there is a
soon, I
battle
don't
back,
know.
but if there is gonna be a battle back,
We don't want Tony.
I
say-
not want Tony back.
Right after
We can get him
that,
out.
double eviction is like the perfect time.
Yeah, exactly. We can get after that.
Yes.
We just need to strengthen the trust in our numbers right now and take out some of the other people, and then
Because if there's distrust, then it's up.
right, exactly.
Because-
And I was talking to him. I was like, please just trust that you're not the target. Like,
yeah, there's
yeah. But I still feel like he's still
He
kind
still
of
thinks so.
hesitant.
I
He's
say-
very
Because
Well, I
like, why
don't
would
know.
Rebecca
Like-
be a target?
That's the after if there is a battle back after that, that's when we can start.
Yeah.
That's when we can start really
Yeah.
kicking people out. Yeah, I
I
trust.
say
I
definitely
trust,
keep Tony because I
I
think
trust this
Tony's.
that we have here.
Yep.
I trust Greg.
I trust
I
Greg.
trust Drake.
I trust Madison.
I
haven't talked to her.
I
I
I
trust
have not
Madison.
talked to
Well,
her,
I'm
but
gonna
I would
say
like
right
to.
I think
She will
she's-
not go against us.
Yeah.
Okay, I trust you too.
She's gonna.
I trust you too.
I think so
I
too.
trust you. But like,
Listen, I trust this group.
I'm like,
Yeah.
like Madison's like kind of not with me, but like we're both.
I don't know
Like
how
we
I
keep
feel
each other in
about
the know.
Caroline and Ian anymore.
Yeah. 'Cause they were just talking.
Yes, they were talking. And
Like,
Ian,
we look and they were like-
none of us have talked to Ian. I mean, I guess you have now.
Well,
I have,
I
but
haven't.
all-
Greg,
the
I
only thing
wanted
he's
to
asked
work
me is
with
who are we
Caroline.
voting. I'm like,
But now it's like sketchy
I
that
kind of
she's
talked
like
with
removing
Caroline a little
herself.
bit, and I'm kind of like, I don't know how I feel about her. I also
Yeah.
don't know how I feel about Ian. But what I do know is after
They're
that,
like- yeah.
because Greg had said, I'm not going to take you. He told him before, I'm going to take you off the block. And Ian, right after, was like, thank you for not lying. So I don't know
no,
if there's.
Ian will have trust in him.
Yeah.
Because Ian, like I said, is a flirter, and he will follow with whatever we say.
But I'm
Currently.
wondering if he follows Caroline and then
He won't.
It's like he won't.
Because
Okay.
think about it. You took him off the block, not Caroline.
True.
Right.
Caroline
But
didn't
I'm
do
just
it.
thinking
If we-
Caroline's the one
if
talking
Greg
to
can
us.
build
You
that
can
alliance,
convince him.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
literally,
I'm
you
sure
can be
we
like,
can do it.
look, she's doing this, and this. I don't think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Ian would be like, okay.
Yep.
He might tell her, but what could she do at a certain point?
Yeah.
Okay, so people are starting to get a little sketched out by me and Ian being aligned. Starting to worry me. Like we went and talked, and then like we came back in, and everyone was like, "Oh."
We're voting out
people.
Rebecca, right?
Okay.
Right?
You Rebecca?
Rebecca's
So I thought she was about to come out. I was like, y'all need to like.
Shut up. Hey.
Hey. Talking because I know it's annoying when the person on veto is like, please let me have a
I
discussion.
don't know. I mean, you can.
Yeah,
you
you
can
can
plead your
come.
case. Like,
Yeah.
it's fine. We're not gonna be upset if you want to stay in the house. Like.
I mean, like I do.
How dare you?
It's just when you're trying to like talk about someone and they keep showing up and you're like,
I know.
you know.
Yeah, oh my God,
go
that-
When I
away.
got evicted, like I would walk around.
Oh
and
my God, that
everyone's
Rebecca
like,
person?
Stop talking.
You're like, oh, it's silent. Cool. Yeah. I mean, you can vote me out, but I think it would be smarter to vote Tony out because he has a very, very strong social game. He had 7 alliances last time he played.
Yeah.
I mean, at some point it's going to be next to impossible to get him out. And then if
Yeah.
everyone's friends with him, Jerry is going to pick him.
True. Yeah.
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 Okay, that was good.
Discuss among yourselves.
Yeah.
I like when people plead their case because I feel like it hasn't been happening the last.
No, I feel like no.
Where did that come from? Like, why did he put Rebecca? Was there a
Just
reason?
because I don't think
She literally has not spoken to anyone.
Okay,
She doesn't think
okay.
she has ties with anyone, and we
Okay,
just
but-
don't want
Okay.
her to, you know, people
Are
don't.
y'all-
I just want to say,
Yeah.
because Rebecca, if Rebecca's going up, like, what does that stop
wasn't
from
sure-
them putting somebody like me up? You know, I just
Yeah.
wanted to know why she
Just make sure
you
you're
haven't
in the
heard
loop.
your name. So
Yeah,
Okay.
me neither.
I just
Yeah.
wasn't sure what people were thinking about Grayson because he also has a.
I think
I've
he was
heard
the
his-
option.
Yeah, I've heard his name here and there, but
I just
like
know
I
that
don't know
entire
if it's
HOH he was on the couch.
Yeah, awesome. I'm just like, I don't know why. I was like really paranoid these past like 2 or 3 rounds because, or however, I don't even know. It was like with Greg and Brandon because I've tried to talk to everybody in the house, but like,
yeah, there's still
sometimes you
people-
just don't get around to everybody, and it's like always the ones that end up HOH. I'm like, I have not talked to him a lot. Like,
I'm about to say, like, there's still a few people I haven't like touched
Yeah.
base with, and I'm just like trying to see where, like, hey,
exactly.
I'm just,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, I haven't heard your name,
Okay.
so
good.
like,
awesome.
I know they want what I just said.
Yeah.
They think Rebecca, and then obviously
Yeah.
we're trusting Tony, and you know, we don't want him to have a chance in a battle back, really.
Exactly.
Just
I think
because.
that's so smart. I didn't even think about that. Very proactive.
Which I don't know who brought it up, but like I don't think Brandon and Greg were thinking about it, and then someone said it, and they were like, "Oh shit!" So
Well,
yeah,
that's what, because I had heard. I guess it just got tossed around that like Tony was the target, and then like all of a sudden Rebecca went up. I was like, "Whoa!" Like I did not see that coming. So
because I had heard
It must
Ian
have-
was the target at the very beginning
Yeah.
when
I've
when they
heard
went
so
up.
many different things.
About to say
but-
there's so many stories going around,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think I think it's just real easy to get Rebecca out right
Yeah. Okay. Cool deal.
now.
All right.
Good.
And let's touch base in the future. or
Yes,
whatever.
absolutely.
See, I was talking to Ryan, and he said y'all pretty cool.
Mhm.
Do you know where you stand with Greg and Brandon?
Honestly, no, because I'm on the block, so
I mean,
and I'm still on there.
the thing is,
So-
I thought we were pretty cool, but then they started saying stuff and not keeping me in the loop.
In the loop.
And so I started to get concerned, and I feel like I can be fine for a little bit, but as soon as they realize that it's them versus
Mhm.
like less people, I feel like
Yeah.
they'll start picking me off.
Yeah.
And so I just want to have you and Ryan know that I'm with y'all, and if need be, Greg and Brandon might have to bite the bullet because they've been playing a really hardcore, aggressive, top of the house game, and I'm really concerned about it. So I just wanted you to know that you and Ryan are.
That we can trust you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can trust me.
Okay.
I hope that I have y'all trust.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah. Your name's never come up. We've never talked about you.
Good.
Yeah. We just kind of want to see where you are.
Yeah, and I try to approach people as much as I can. I try not to just sit in the background, but
Yeah.
I just want to make sure where everyone's head's at.
Yeah.
That's all I can hope for.
Okay. Thanks, kid.
Thank you.
The thing is, if I stay in this game, a lot of y'all better watch out. That's all I'm saying.
So, do I have your vote? Like, yes or no? You can just tell me straight up. Like, if you don't, if you are with Rebecca, exactly.
I don't want you gone yet.
Okay, I'm just trying to see where you are because I know there's some people who are like aiming for me, and I think I have a pretty good idea of who those people are, and I don't think it's people. I only think it's one person. Well, and if it is people, then it'd be
Listen, you can't trust Lauren.
okay.
Speak up.
Okay. Rebecca's problem more than likely leaving.
Really?
Kip's going to keep you.
I want to
Madison.
keep you.
Okay.
You don't want to keep him?
No, I do.
Oh, I was like, Jesus.
Why would I say that?
Maddie, Brandon. That's already 4. Me. Yeah.
Okay, so where's your head at?
We have a couple. So, I think that I don't know Rebecca. I just heard Brandon much about her closer to I just think like figured HOS just don't put me active.
Okay.
If like I'm not gonna be able to Rebecca.
Okay.
So if you have anything to say, just go ahead.
Okay. That sounds good. Thanks, Ian.
Everyone's about to get bought.
Okay, wait, so we're like Rebecca?
But no.
Tony, you've got the
Yeah.
You have the votes. Like, we've been asking around. You have them.
Yeah.
What are all the votes?
Okay, so as of right now, I have you, Ryan, Madison, Brandon and Maddie, Grace,
have Kip. Grayson is wishy-washy. And then
Everyone keeps talking about a battle back. Is that actually happening? I don't think that's happening because Nick's left.
yeah. So, but that's who I have right now. And then we have.
I mean, that's enough right there, huh?
It should be. I think so.
I think you're good.
But yeah, I'm just. This is gonna really prove who I can. You're fine. I think the whole situation is just gonna prove who I can trust and who I can't trust. Just talking about votes wise and numbers.
I talked to all my people, and my people talk to their people. Sounds like you're fine.
Okay. If Kip comes up to you and says that, ask you about like some alliance. He said initially he thought that y'all were like close or whatever, and then he started talking to me about wanting to form an alliance with me, and I never told him I would, but I think he thinks that
You are?
a part of one. I just want you to know that's not true and that's false.
I trust you.
Yeah,
I
You want to talk real quick?
Do you want to talk with me?
Yeah.
Sure, let's go. Yeah, but Tony, you're.
I'll leave that alone. Okay. Thanks for
No problem.
Are you keeping or getting out?
He's a threat now, but he's way too big of a threat as far as for a battle back. We don't know if there's a battle back.
I honestly don't think there's a battle back because Mitch left. Alexis left. Like,
Yeah, but that's happened. I've been here where they leave and they still have it.
I mean, honestly, I don't think he's gonna.
I'm just okay. All I'm saying is, we're what? What week are we in?
What?
What week are we in?
4 or 5?
4 or 5?
5.
We haven't even had a twist yet.
I mean, I don't
The
know.
next one will be 5.
I say, that's just me.
Well, look.
Because, we're never gonna have this opportunity again. Because his social skin only gonna be strong.
Not with the game though. Not with the amount of people that we have on our side. And I'm not saying. All I'm saying is, as far as for like our people, you're the only person who's brought up going against Tony, unless somebody else has talked about you. I mean, not talked about you, talked to you about it. You know what I mean? So.
I mean, Grace made good points.
I just think. I mean, it's not early, but this early in the game to send out a player like that who has.
It's Big Brother. Expect that.
I mean, I know it's Big Brother, but there's such a where there's still maybe a lingering chance of them coming back, and he can throw hell. That ruins everything.
Okay, yeah, that's a good point.
You know what I mean? So as much of a dangerous game as it is to leave threats in the game, it's even worse when the threats come back in the game and then that.
I got you. Yeah.
So, I think this week.
I mean, I'm gonna win vote however y'all want to vote.
I think this week we get Rebecca out. We see how next week goes. We get one of our people in HOH. That's fine. Because, like I was saying earlier, the only alliance people know about is me and Greg. Nobody knows about any else of our numbers. We're all like really under the radar. Everybody thinks that everybody thinks that the people that played in season 10 are in an alliance, which isn't really true. Right, exactly.
For you. I'm more like a line.
Right. So that's what so right now we have the numbers. We're completely under the radar.
You, Greg, Kip, Maddie, me.
Not Kip. Kip's just one of the numbers. Don't tell him I said that. You, me, Greg, Maddie, Ryan.
Oh yeah.
Grace. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on? I just want to join the conversation, see what's going on. If that's fine with y'all, I can. Yeah, okay.
I don't have any ideas because it's fine if you're going to vote me out. I would just like to know and just have a general idea.
Well, like I just told you, Craig doesn't have a particular target.
Yeah.
So it's really up to you to rally votes to stay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's just kind of.
I just feel like
it's
people
really
have a
just
general
kinda-
idea in their minds.
Who people see is going to be the bigger threat in the future.
Hey, as far as people I've talked
me.
about, it's kind of a mix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody's really.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we tie. And then Greg has to
Greg has to vote, right?
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
But alright.
So as of right now, it's still a little bit on the mix. I'm still talking to people right now. So.
When you stay,
Mm-hmm.
and like if you are winning HOH, do you have like targets in mind?
No, not right now. I mean, I feel like I can trust people. I just don't. I won't know until after.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, here's the thing.
Like until we hear the numbers.
Exactly. And when the numbers come back how I
Yeah.
think they will, then I'll know exactly who it was.
So Lauren
She's
threw
kinda
out
sketching me
Tony's
out.
name. She told me.
I thought she was aligned with him. I was
And
like,
then-
she was like Tony's name. I was like, I thought you were gonna like have a final two or something. That was it. Shit, get you.
Tony, Rebecca and Tony, you are the final nominees. At the end of this ceremony, one of you will be evicted from the Big Brother house. But before we get to voting, you will each have one last chance to plead your case to your fellow house guests. Rebecca, you're first.
Okay. So I talked to a lot of y'all. I think long term I'm better for your game than Tony would be, but I understand that most of you already made your minds up and do what you gotta do.
All right, Tony.
Okay, I'm very trustworthy and I've stood by my word long enough to prove my trust. I just want y'all to know, y'all know where I stand. I think I know where most of you stand. I mean, I guess I won't know until after this. But I hope it's in the right place. I just want you to keep in mind that I'm someone who has been like really active in the game and who has put a foot forward to make an effort to talk to each of you and make sure everybody knows what's happening and we're all in the know and everybody's staying involved. Whereas, I love you, but you haven't. And that's how the game works. So, whatever you do is whatever happens.
I sadly vote to evict Rebecca.
I unfortunately vote to evict Rebecca. You're right, Tony is the bigger threat, but if he comes back from a battle back, he will have a fire and will rampage through this house. Love you, girl.
Who do you vote to evict?
I vote to evict Rebecca.
Thank you.
Hi.
Who do you vote to evict?
I'm so sorry. I vote to evict Rebecca.
I vote to evict Rebecca. I cannot remember names.
Thank you. Who do you vote to evict?
I vote to evict Rebecca.
I vote to evict Rebecca.
I vote to evict Tony.
I vote to evict Rebecca.
All right, thank you.
I vote to evict Rebecca.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Hey, Ryan.
Hey, Julie.
Hey. Okay,
What's
who do you
up?
vote to evict?
I'm just I'm like queen of pinky votes this season, I guess. I'm vote to evict Rebecca, which only because I know it won't happen. Yeah.
All right, thank you. Once I announce the result of the vote, the evicted house guests must walk out the front door, say hello to Sophie, get some goodies, and have a little chat. By a vote of 10 to 1, Rebecca, you have been evicted from the evicted house.
Thank you to that one team.
Thanks, y'all. I love you, but you haven't.